Anyways, moving on. Just to sum it up, by the way, there's one question that was asked to me by there was a panel I was on recently. So it was interesting, by the way. Will 2026 define Toto's legacy in Formula One?
That's so hard to call because it just depends on how it goes. Like, even because the thing is, if he wins, like if they start winning the titles again, I don't know if that defines his legacy because there's so much to it. If he has a utter shit year and loses those two drivers, then that could be a big dent in his legacy. Like, the problem with legacy conversations is it depends. Like, is he gone after those two or three seasons if it goes badly, or is he around for 10 years, you know?
How it was put to me was, and I liked the question that, and by the way, the question was from my nephew, so shout out to him. What he said was that, okay, look, and he's recently getting into Formula One. So for him, it was that, okay, look, Toto took over Mercedes essentially in 2014 as the team boss. Before that, in 2013, he was the director. The team entirely was built by Ross Brawn. He was displaced as basically a bit of a coup from the key management members. They basically pushed him out. Braun is very open about it, and he said that he was just pushed out. While he was pushed out in 2014, Toto was given a team that was pretty much, it had everything. It had brilliant drivers in Lewis and Nico. It had a brilliant power unit, which was, just miles ahead of everyone else. He had the foundation to lead and manage things. So he led and managed things for 8 years. What was the biggest advantage for Mercedes during those 8 years? It was the power unit. And the advantage was bedded in by Ross Brawn and whatever
And
he
Andy
did.
Kell, basically,
And,
yeah.
The
But
main,
Ross Brawn's team, yeah.
yeah, exactly. Once he's gone, after those 8 years, the first time Toto has to be at the head of the technical regulations, he flounders big time in 2022. And
Yeah.
the last 3 years, Mercedes has no fucking clue how the car will behave on a particular race weekend. Now, at this particular stage in 2026, he's heading into a season where he's had 4 years of incompetence and a lot of expectations, because a lot of people, and he's not made any, you can say, effort to quell the rumors that Mercedes has the best power unit. He heads into 2026. The power unit is not the best. He's not winning the championship. At that point in time, what's his legacy?
But it's even worse than that if they head into 2026 with the best power unit and lose. You know, like if they lose to a
Yeah, but
customer
still,
next year,
in that case, they have some, you can say, some
something
thread
sure
to hold on to, right?
But it's gonna basically be like you had 4 seasons to fix your aero team. You know, your engine wasn't the problem because one of your customers was winning with the same engine, which should have told you, frankly, your aero team needed fixing. And if you go into a new season now without fixing your aero team in a new regulation set, you have basically just said, well, it looked like we were losing because of the aero team. I didn't fix that. And now we're losing because of the aero team.
Yeah.
So, and it's Toto's job to identify whether the aero team is working right or not, you know?
Exactly.
So, which they're clearly not, because it's constantly a conversation of, well, we're not really sure why we were fast this weekend, or we're not really sure why we were slow this weekend. It's like,
They
that's your fucking
decimated
job.
the field in Las Vegas last year.
Yeah.
They have no fucking clue how they did that.
No idea.
I mean, it's the first time, and I've been watching the sport for forever now. I've never seen a team win the race and come out like, how did that happen?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
It was just guesswork of like, maybe because it was colder. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it's just insane.
That's it.
But imagine how that race could have gone if Hamilton had qualified better. But yeah, like I don't know. I think it'll depend. But I think Toto should be careful though, because the last time someone dicked around with a proper quality talent, offering them a 1+1 because they were trying to see whether they were going to bring in a big talent the next year, they ended up with having to drop both drivers. Well, losing both drivers. Remember when they kept offering Alonso 1+1 because he was old, and then Alonso left, and it turned.
Okay, you're talking about Alpine.
Yeah. Because remember
I thought you were
that
talking. That literally happened. Yeah.
Max Verstappen next year. The rumors that I'm driving for Mercedes in 27 are inaccurate. I will not be driving for them. You know.
Let's see. It was interesting because it made me think. Okay, like fine. Because the biggest Look, for Lewis, he's a car merchant, and he's done nothing to actually change that in the last few years. But for Toto, it has been the biggest asterisk for him has been that he's been handed down a team by Ross Brown and Michael Schumacher by whatever was done in 3-4 years. If he's and again, I don't particularly ascribe to that opinion, but if you head into another technical regulations where you're not doing what you're supposed to, that's going to raise questions, and his position will be in danger as well. He
Yeah.
might need to either replace himself or recuse himself or whatever. There might be a case of they need new blood in
Well, I
some
think
way.
I don't think it'll go that far very quickly. I think the first step will be essentially, again, it'll depend on whether it's the engine or the aero. Because if it's the engine is fine, then
It's not fine. How is it fine?
No, I mean, if the engine is fine, I mean, then
Okay.
you're in a situation where it'll likely be, right, let's put Allison in the guillotine and get someone else in because clearly it's his fault. But that only buys you so much time if things then don't turn around and so
Yeah.
on, you know. So
Let's see.
they'll probably have Vache next year anyway. No, because if they want Max to go there, I don't think that'll
In case
happen,
you've
but-
heard a few things, there are Red Bull is going through a major brain drain right now. A lot of people are left. Well, they had a great summer break apparently, so maybe Alex Palou fix everything.